Clicking on this video would have made you to believe that you hear a riveting tale about a 14-year-old boy making a stupid decision. And boy, you're right. I'm talking about this was the stupidest decision I've ever made in my life. It was during my 8th grade year, and it was the worst year of my life. I'm talking, I was antisocial. I was just fucking weird. Many stories to tell from 8th grade year. I'm talking about some of the weirdest people I ever met. Some old friends that I knew from elementary school came here, and boy, they looked miserable. Nothing good happened that year. Middle school year, if I had to describe it inside layman's terms, was some of the craziest shit I've ever seen. I'm talking about every day something would happen that would just lead to me going home in pure silence. Every time my mom asked me if I had a good day, I would just say yes. Because if I ever went into detail about what the fuck I just seen happen at that school, my mom would have took me out of there. It was some of the weirdest, most profound, disgusting, sinful, disgraceful shit that I've ever seen happen inside a public learning facility. Holy shit. Anyways, fast forward to 14-year-old me. Holy shit, I was depressed. I was just like thinking of just ways to just like have the day go by faster, just sleeping through all my classes. And so I decided I needed to make a change for myself because I really didn't like my haircut. It was a fucking ramp. It was the cut that Bart Simpson had. People would get toy cars that would fucking drive it off my fucking head, imitating a fucking car ramp. It did not look good. It did not look pleasant, bro. It was diabolical. It was some of the craziest shit that I've ever seen. And so I decided to make a change. I decided to get a fucking haircut, and boy, was that the worst decision of my life. Holy shit, it was a night and day difference when I got out of that barber chair. I'm gonna tell you that when I was like going to the barber shop, my dad just thought that I would just get like a normal haircut, like get the same fucking ramp, get the fucking cut from the 80s. You're gonna like it. I said, yeah, of course, I like it. I didn't like it. And so what I would do is I would just sit inside the barber chair. And what I imagined was a buzz cut, but with enough length so I won't look like a fucking skinhead. The main reason why I bring that up, because when I was 6 years old, me and my brother were forced to get like buzz cuts for some reason. I don't know. I think my dad just wanted us to look like skinheads and shit. And so every time we would go outside, neighbors would go inside their houses. They would get fucking freaked out. We look like two little German scary people. We would look scary as shit. Fucking skinheads. So anyway, so fast forward to the barber chair. I decided to ask for a buzz cut. And so I immediately knew I fucked up because the barber froze in fear. The barber knew what the fuck was up. He was like, what the fuck? You want a buzz cut? You want a buzz cut? And then he looked at me with tears in his eyes. He was like, are you sure you want to go through this? Some people did this and they never been the same since. This is a canon event for every young male. And I'm like, yes. Put that shaving to my noggin. Fucking shave off everything. Shave it off. What I was expecting was at least enough length so I won't look like too much of a crackhead. But no, the barber didn't show no mercy. Towards the end of the haircut, he said, do you want a little design on it? And I'm like, and I'm asking, why would I want a design on it? Like, I just wanted it cut to a desirable length. And so I looked inside the mirror, and what I saw, haunted me to this day, I saw something that looked straight out of a Russian fucking sitcom show. I looked like one of those before and after images, but it was the before part. It was some of the craziest shit that I've ever seen. I looked diabolical. As soon as I went home, I knew I fucked up. My mom, sister, and everyone else was like, Malik, what the fuck did you do? I was just trying to play cool. I'm like, oh shit, it's probably cool ass haircut. My sister said I look Slavic. I'm like, oh shit. All right, okay. So I started to sweat a little bit, and then like I'm just trying to play it off. Like I never knew being bald felt as liberating though, because I could feel all the wind throughout my little big ass head. And boy, that would be the last bit of joy that I felt. As soon as I woke up on that muggy Monday morning, I knew something in the atmosphere wasn't right. I woke up and I just like felt that sense of urge. I'm like, something's gonna happen today, and I know it. I got ready, put on my infamous black hoodie. God, I wish I didn't put on that hoodie. It made me look even more of a school threat looking back on it. So I would just fast forward to breakfast, and bro, I'm just like, I'm having like a PTSD flashback. I walk to breakfast, I look around, and then something's off. The cafeteria fall into a silence. Nothing seen of the likes before. I was like, oh shit. Did somebody fart or some shit? And then so I just like sit down, eat, and I go into the gymnasium. We would do morning meetings every day for some reason inside the gymnasium. It's packed, like practically the whole school's inside there. Then they dismiss us to our classrooms. I'm telling you, I walked into that gymnasium and it erupted in laughter. I thought somebody said a funny joke, so I started laughing. I look around and everyone's like pointing, they're like, holy shit, what the fuck is that? Dude, I remember it so vividly. I'm just looking around, I'm like, what the fuck's going on? And somebody like farted some shit, and then I'm like slowly starting to realize, oh shit, it's me. People like fucking grabbing their phones or recording shit. They're like starting to say like, call cops. There's a fucking madman inside the building. And I'm like, oh no, fuck, this can't be. Like, this is every 14-year-old's worst nightmare. This is every middle schooler's worst nightmare, as a matter of fact. This is some of the scariest shit that I've ever been through. I thought that I just went into the wrong timeline. I thought I walked into the portal of hell. But no, this is my reality. And holy shit, I am embracing it. For all the wrong reasons, I'm like, holy shit, this is a dream. I gotta wake up. Then, like, I sit down next to my friends, and they're like, holy shit, dude, what, like, you got cancer? You wanna know how many times somebody said that to me that day? And I thought I had cancer. Somebody said that I was on punishment. Somebody said I had bad grades and I was fucking up at school, and they just shoved off my hair. And I'm like, holy shit, this is bad. This is diabolical. I'm like, holy shit, I knew that it would be this bad. I'm talking about everyone was like, holy shit. The teachers, I'm pretty sure the teachers were fucking laughing. It was some of the craziest shit I've ever been through in my life. I'm walking to my classroom, just trying to ignore that shit. I'm like, holy fuck, man, this is bad. Like, I'm thinking about like all the ways, all like the excuses I'm gonna make. I'm gonna be like, oh shit, my hair is just like, it's 3D. You can just see through it. Yeah, yes, that's why my hair is gone. But man, everything went wrong that day. I'm like, every classroom I walk into, you hear the low honor sound from Red Dead Redemption 2. It was a disaster class. People were slapping the back of my head. It was making a sound no other humanly sound can make. Peak precision and peak contact was made with my noggin that day. It was a disaster class. The only good thing that came from it though was there was a 2-week period where I looked like a young pit bull or like pit bull with hair and shit, and I looked badass for 2 weeks. Then I just went back to shit. Well, that's the end of the story, because like luckily there's just no good endings in life. You just gotta like embrace the bullshit.